What's up, YouTube viewers? I'm here with another artist today. I'm here with Ras Heru. Ras, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Well, peace and blessings. Again, my name is Ras Heru, poet, educator, and community servant here in the city of Newark. I want to thank you, Brother Gary, for the opportunity to be out here with you in Military Park. Beautiful place, beautiful city. I've never actually sat out in here in the grass and in this area as we are now. It's very serene, very peaceful, and very apropos, I guess you can say, for the type of conversation we're looking to have today.
All right, I'm just going to talk. We were talking earlier about how my heart, I love the artists. And I've seen you perform. I can't explain. When I tell people about the artists, I tell them you have to experience the artist yourself. So if you want to know what Ras is all about, you have to come see him.
Please do. Please do. Please do.
But I like to have your view of artistry, your artistry. How do you view it yourself?
Well, it took a very long time for me to even think of what I do as an art. I've been writing since maybe 5 or 6, like most other spoken word artists or poets or rappers or whatever. And for me, it was an outlet. It was a place where I can control what was happening, right? As humans, we have this idea that we can control everything that's happening around us. And when we realize we can't, that vulnerability makes us very, very afraid, right? So for myself, I would go to the pen and the paper because I knew that whatever happened between me and this sheet of paper and this pen, I was totally in control of. I was totally in control of. And, just exercising thoughts, exercising ideas, trying to make mental snapshots of what happens in the day, place it on paper, take a look at it, review it, and try to make sense of it. And at some point in time, I came to this realization or this conclusion, this realization that people were interested in hearing what I had to say, and I was quite surprised by it. And when people became interested, I took it upon myself to maybe try a little bit more, see if I could pull more out of myself, demand out of myself. And what began to happen is my writing became a haven. It became a haven for me. And I think any other artist will tell you that their relationship with their art is very, very personal. It's very, very personal. So it's very personal for me. And it's always a really interesting experience when you share something so personal with the public, and the public responds in a way where they want to get to know you personally. So I think artistry or just art for any artist, it's their place where they can be in control of what's happening and also not be in control and be okay with it. So I've always looked at my art as just an extension of who I was, not so much as an artist, because even that term is loaded and it's a heavy term, and it comes with expectations, it comes with ideas of who you are, it comes with maybe curiosities and expectations that you live or you carry yourself a certain way, or that you're a social person in some sense. But it's very, and we were talking about it before, it's a very complex and interesting psychology that artists walk around with, and it's one that you kind of have to be an artist, and I consider you an artist, as we were just talking before. Thanks. So I know you understand. It's something that only artists will understand. That it's very, you're very drawn, you're very stretched. You're very stretched when it comes to being an artist, and it can be intimidating. It can be intimidating, but I think the best thing for any artist is just to remain true to what they do. Make sure that relationship that they have with their art remains holy, remains sacred, and you kind of just let everything else happen from there.
Remains holy.
Remains holy. Absolutely.
Artists are creator, and creators in this culture that dictate that the paradigm, they're only certain creators or they're certain leaders and masters. That's what we're coming against, or that's what the artist is coming against.
Absolutely.
I like what you said about the duality. There's control or lack of control, and that duality is in all life. How was that change your worldview? Being an artist, how does that change how you look at the world, how you look at the culture? Well,
it gives you a very particular perspective, right? Whenever you use any type of label, be it artist, be it teacher, be it historian, be it photographer, whenever you're assigned that label, whether it's self-assigned or the world assigns to you, once you have that label, it's a duty, it's an assignment. It says to you that this is my job, this is my function here, and the hope is that whatever your function is, it's a function that you feel is a reflection of who you are. And if it's not a reflection of who you are, you'll know, and the world will know. I think I think the world is smart enough to recognize when they're being sold a lie.